Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today right here I have with me the Infinix Hot 11s, and Infinix Hot 11s was announced almost almost 4 days before, and here I have it with me. And I have gotten the 4128 variant, and this is the only variant which is coming in Pakistan. And the main the processor is the Helio G88, and I'll show you. It's very hard for you to see the specs, but I'll tell you verbally that this phone has a 50 megapixel main camera, a 90 hertz display refresh rate, an 18 watt fast charger, a 5000 mAh battery. But the main thing is the Helio G88. So this is the processor of the phone, and I'll unbox it. I'll just give you an unboxing in this video of this phone and show you the first look of the phone. So here I go. So here it is. The usually the way Infinix gives their phone, like sliding it and then you get a plain white box. Now I'll just open it. Now this is the thing you're seeing right now. The first thing before seeing the phone, this is one of the things when the Infinix Hot 11s was announced. They're collaborating with the Free Fire game. It's similar to PUBG. It's a kind of a lighter version. But what I've heard, what I've searched on the internet, and found that there will be a Free Fire edition of this phone. It might come out later, but you're getting this with the phone in the box. So you can see here. I think you'll get some skins or something like that. I haven't tried this. I'll check it out and I'll tell you in my full review what this is and what this exactly means. So this is it. Like you can see here, the Free Fire and Infinix collaborating together. So this is one of the things. And now you can see the phone right here. So I'll show you. I'll just pick the phone up, and here are the main highlights which I told you right in the beginning: the processor, the display refresh rate, the camera, and the 18 watt fast charger. So here it is. I'll turn the phone on later, and let me show you what you get in the box. I think this is the the warranty card or something like that. The warranty card, like with the details, customers. This is the service card, and beneath it, and here, as usual with Infinix, there is some common things like you'll get a case and a screen protector with the phone. Even though some brands will give you a screen protector pre-installed, but Infinix doesn't give it gives you pre-installed. It leaves it on at you whether you want to install this one or get another one, or do not want a screen protector at all. But it's a good thing that you get it with the phone at start, and you're not worried about the durability, or maybe like if you want to use this phone on a daily basis, then, and sometimes when a new phone is announced, usually sometimes it takes time for the new design to be used for the screen protector and all that. Like this phone comes with a hole punch display. I'll show you to you when the phone turns on. So here it is. So you can see the case very clearly. It's a clear TPU case, a flexible one, and the screen protector. And it's good that you get this in the box. It's up to you whether you want to use this one or not. Even, and I can see here the SIM ejector tool here as well. So that's good. And the rest it's the usual Infinix, like who is Infinix and all that. The Xpark, you can download the app and all that. And this is if at first look it looks like a dollar bill, but this is something with which you can join the X Club, the community of Infinix. Here all the warranty info and all. This is the main warranty card which you will use if you have some issue with the phone. That's it. And this is the 18 watt charging brick. The usual Infinix is not that much different, but the green indicator in the brick, and I think there's a green indicator in the, I think there isn't in the wire, in the cable, but it's in the you can very clearly see here the green accent color, which tells that it supports 18 watt charging. So these are the things that you get in the box. I'll put it back in and get back to the phone. I'll just show you the phone right here. Like this is the covering and all that. The color which I got, which is written here, I'll show you to you. It's I think it's written here green wave, like right here. I think it's not that clear for you, but it's a green wave color. Like in the most the teaser image, or even the images which are available on Infinix page, the most color that they're using is the green wave color. And I'll show you the reason why they are calling it green wave. Like here, I'll open it. Like here it is. And you can very clearly see here it has a dual SIM slot with an SD card. This slot is very common in a lot of budget phones. they don't, with this is very rarely that a company would be like, give only an option for you to either have one sim, and the other would be either you have a second sim or a memory card. But this phone gives you all the options. So I'll just remove the transparent packaging. And you can very clearly see the camera layout. Like now you can see the color very clearly. This the reason, like it depends on the lighting, it depends on how you put the light on it. You can very clearly notice, a kind of a wave pattern on it. Let me just focus. If you can, yes, you can see now the wave pattern. This is why, the name of the color is green wave. It's kind of gives you a wavy pattern. And let me remove this, the sticker which comes on the phone, and I'll show it to you. You can see the pattern completely. Like now you can see here. So this is the look of the phone. Here is the SIM slot, and I've shown you that what the SIM slot situation is, and all this. This is the USB Type C right here, and this is the ball. This is where the lock button, the volume, power, and this phone doesn't have a side power fingerprint scanner, but a back fingerprint scanner. And if you ask me honestly about it, I think the back fingerprint scanner is better than a side one, because in my experience what I've noticed is with the back one, till the time I don't put my finger on the scanner, it won't unlock. But on the side one, because I commonly, the normal placing your the position of placing your thumb is the side, and when this is a fingerprint scanner, without even you knowing it, the phone is unlocked. So that's one of the things. And I will just turn it on. Let me put the things aside. I'll just turn it on, and so that you can see see the hole punch. And here it is getting turned on now. And I think you can I hope you can figure it out. Like this phone has the hole punch display like right here, and the Infinix Hot 10s, which was the predecessor of this phone, came with a notch. And at that time most phones were coming with a notch, but now Infinix has upgraded this to a hole punch. The camera is same, the 8 megapixel front camera, but at least the design is updated. It's not that old look with the notch. So let it just start up. Like now you can very clearly see, yes, the hole punch is a little bit bigger if you think about it, but it's better than having a notch, which would be kind of obtrusive and some people don't like it, or maybe they want an upgraded look and all that. So that's the reason. And I would appreciate a lot of brands to start upgrading their budget phones to the hole punch display, and that's it. And you can very clearly see the main highlight. This is the 50 megapixel main camera, and this is the main highlight. The rest, it is a triple camera setup, but this is the flash. This is just with the writing saying that it's a AI. This is the 50 megapixel main camera with some artificial intelligence, and these two cameras, the one below. Let me just focus and show it to you if you can see it. These two cameras are just like the one is a depth camera, one is a macro camera. Not that much useful. It just helps in the portrait mode, and helps the camera to figure out which one is background, which one is foreground, and all that. So but main highlight is the 50 megapixel main camera. And as you can see, the phone has turned on. I'll just set it up and get back to you once I get to the home screen. Hey guys, so now I am at the home screen, and as you can see, this phone is right now at full brightness right now. Like I'll just reduce the brightness, and as you can see, like at full brightness, you can very clearly see that the camera is kind of overexposing the display. This is an LCD display, and if you ask me how the actual display looks, it's really dim. And but in the camera it's kind of okay, and it's viewable. And overall what I would say is, like the one thing about the launcher is that previously Infinix was really criticized for having ads in their software and all that. And maybe it's possible that they might have, I'm not so sure, but at first look the software looks very similar to the software in the Infinix Note 10 series or the Note series. And that, I think that's a good thing, because in my experience the Note 10 did not have any ads that I really liked. And I really don't like phones that have a lot of ads. Like some ads are okay, which come when you're installing an app, or maybe something it's kind of relevant to you. Sometimes there is too much ads that really ruin the experience. So this is the software, and there will be some difference in the features and all that. I would go in depth to in those features once I use this phone, maybe for a few days. After a few days, I'll give you my full review about every single thing, like all the different features that this phone has, and what I think about this phone, and what about the price of this phone. Oh yes, I forgot to mention the price of this phone. This phone is coming at 26,000 rupees, but in the flash sale that this phone is it's for right now, it's at 25,000. And if you ask me, like once I use this phone, like right now I can't give you my all final opinion what I think about the phone, because I just unboxed it. I have to use it for a few days, and I'll use this phone as a daily driver. Then I can give you a proper opinion whether you should get this phone or not. What the camera quality, does the 50 megapixel camera make that much of a difference, does the Helio G88 makes that much of a difference, the 90 Hz display refresh rate and all that. And the one thing that one thing, if you go straight according to the price, like with the Hot 10s, which was its predecessor, that phone originally was at 25,500, and obviously when that phone also came out, there might be some discounts, some sale and all that. And this is and this one if you take the original price of both of these, the 25,500 of Hot 10s and the 26,000 of this phone, there's only a 500 rupees difference. But I think the price difference and the specifications, the upgrade that you get, it justifies that 500 increase. But if you're able to get this phone in a sale, I think it's really good. But overall, like the user experience, the processor, like I'll compare the G88 with the G85 processor, and how much difference does that make, the software experience, the ads, the display refresh rate, how much difference does that make, the camera, especially because the previous one had a 48 megapixel main camera and this one has a 50 megapixel, how much difference does that make, and all that. I'll tell you that in my full review of this phone. And this is the unboxing of the Infinix Hot 11s in the green wave color. I even installed the case on it, and it looks really nice. So that's all for today. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.